What is up, guys? I'm the Pescatarian Jew, and I'm here today with a brand new video. I know it's kind of odd that I'm recording in a different area. I normally record on the other side of the room. Now, the reason why it's a different location is because the sun is really bright at the moment, and it doesn't reflect very well on my camera, so I thought I would just sit in the closet. Alongside that, I have a massive video planned out in a couple of weeks. I actually have two massive videos on the way, one of which I'm not going to say the details of, and the other one is going to be a mega grocery shopping video. So I'm saving up for a few things, and those things happen to be very expensive. Basically, I buy enough groceries for maybe a week or two, and then after the thing is over with that I'm saving a lot for, then I do a shopping extravaganza and I buy a lot of different stuff. A lot of stuff that I may or may not need, and so on and so on. Over the past 2 weeks, I've been really saving, and as a result of that, I have hit a rock bottom with my groceries. I have 100% ran out, so I thought I would buy a few groceries for this week and possibly next week, and then after next week, I am going to be doing this mega shopping video that I'm yapping about. I have some perishable stuff here, so I'm going to jump straight into this video. I do not want all of this to go bad immediately after I buy it, so let's get into it. So the first thing I'm going to show, I did not buy this at Fresh Market. I got this when I was at CVS. For some reason, no grocery stores carry this, and if they do carry it, it's on accident. I know Walmart gets these and a few other places get them on accident, but I've only seen these at gas stations and at CVS, and that is the bottled version of Vita Coco. You can find the boxed versions literally anywhere, but this particular one, you can only find this at gas stations and maybe Walmart if you're lucky and they haven't pulled it yet. But I love this bottle, and I wish that these were available in more places because I personally like drinking out of these types of bottles more than the boxes. But that's just me though. I really love these bottles and I wish they were available in more locations. And I also just learned that this is not organic, which might explain why it doesn't cost so much. These are only $2 to $3, but organic coconut water from Harmless Harvest is usually $5 or $6. I always wondered why this was so cheap, and it turns out it's definitely not organic, because it's not organic coconut water, it's actually coconut water from concentrate. So unfortunately it's not organic, but it's still good nonetheless, and I would recommend getting this one if you ever find it. So yeah, that is the bottled version of Vita Coco. This one is really good. I wish it was available in more places. We are getting into the Fresh Market products. So they had a bunch of deals today, like a bunch of 2 for $6 deals, 2 for $4 deals, and so on and so on. And one of the 2 for $6 deals was on something that I have not been able to try yet. So one of my favorite brands is Califia. I usually buy their cold brew coffee, their organic almond milk, and a few other things of theirs. But they also have smaller bottles of coffee that I never really buy. I've seen these small bottles at Whole Foods, but I have never actually seen them anywhere else before. So when I saw them at Fresh Market, I wanted to go ahead and try them. Now, the reason I haven't tried these beforehand is because there's not much caffeine in them, which is the main reason why I buy coffee. And secondly, I feel like these are just too small for what they cost. They're like $4 a bottle, and they are 10 fluid ounces. And again, they barely have any caffeine in them, so I don't see much of a point to getting them when I could just buy the cold brew, which is loaded with caffeine. And anyway, those drinks are the salted caramel almond latte, which is something I'm really excited to try. I usually love salted caramel coffees. And the other one is the espresso almond latte. I'm pretty sure that Califia has more of these small bottles, but unfortunately Fresh Market only carries these 2 specific ones, so these are the only ones that I grabbed. This was a 2 for $6 deal, and again, they normally cost $4 each, so $6 for 2 of them is actually really good. Next up, we got my favorite spaghetti sauce. That is organic arrabbiata sauce. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure it's arrabbiata, but it could be pronounced differently. Now, I usually get the one by Primal Kitchen or Rayo, I believe that's how you pronounce it. But this, for some reason, was the only one they had. It was the only arrabbiata sauce that Fresh Market had available at the moment. Primal Kitchen was not available, nor was the other brand, so I just went with this one. What's interesting, though, is even though those were sold out, those are $10 each, this one's $5, so that's weird. I'm not sure why this one wasn't sold out, but either way, that's arrabbiata sauce. It is my favorite spaghetti sauce. Yeah, and if you haven't tried this yet, I strongly recommend it. Next up, we got 2 discontinued items that are no longer being sold at Fresh Market. I'm hoping that there's another store locally that sells these, because it would really suck if I ended up really liking this and it just wasn't available anymore, like anywhere near me. And it is the chocolate not milk. This, because it's discontinued, instead of it being $6, this was reduced down to $1. Like, this, there were only 2 more left, so I just went ahead and bought both of them. For $1, even if it's not that good, it's still a very good deal for this, and I hope I end up liking it, but I'm also hoping that other stores around me also carry it, so yeah, that is chocolate not milk. I'm really looking forward to trying this. Next up, we have the Organic Girl 50% spring mix and 50% baby spinach, and that is what it looks like. Now, believe it or not, I originally was not going to buy this one. I was going to get this bag of kale, which it looked really good, and somehow it was only $3. Now, $3 is an incredible price for kale, because kale is usually a lot more expensive. But I read the label and it was not organic, and it had 20 grams of added sugar in it for some reason. So I put that back and I grabbed this one instead. So because of that, I ended up not getting the kale, but I did get this one instead, which is still really good. So that is Organic Girl, 50% spring mix and 50% baby spinach. Next up, we have Nature's Own keto bread. This is the only bread that I buy. It is the best bread. It's a little expensive, but at the same time, it's the best bread you can buy. So, Nature's Own keto bread. Next up, we have a cereal that I have not tried yet. I love this brand, by the way. This is one of my favorite cereal brands. They also make cookies. They make dark chocolate bars and a couple of other things as well, but their cereal is what got me hooked on this company in the first place. I am used to their cinnamon toast cereal, their chocolate peanut butter cereal, and a few others, but I've never tried this one, so I'm looking forward to it. It is the Honey Nut Cereal with Almonds by Catalina Crunch. Now, this is one of the best cereal brands you can buy from. This was also a few dollars off from its normal price. This is usually $10. I actually got it for, I believe, $7. What makes this cereal so incredible is the fact that it has a lot of fiber and it has a decent amount of protein in it, which there's a reason this is a bestseller at Fresh Market and Whole Foods, because it is literally one of the best cereals you can buy, and it's one of the healthiest cereals on the market. So yeah, that is Honey Nut Cereal with Almonds by Catalina Crunch. This is a cereal that I'm really excited to try. I love this brand, and I have really high expectations for this one. Next up, we have something that I'm kind of nervous about trying, but at the same time, I'm excited because this may become one of my new favorite brands of noodles. It is Miracle Noodle fettuccine style. Only 5 calories per serving, 3 carbs, and 2 grams of fiber, and only 3 ingredients. So I am really hoping that I like this, because those macros are incredible, and nearly all the noodles that you find at the store are loaded with carbs and calories. So hopefully this will become one of my favorites. I've heard some really bad things about it though, so I do not know. seems a little too good to be true, but I'm going to take the chance with it. So that's fettuccine style miracle noodle. Next we have some Justin's dark chocolate cups. We have the cashew butter, which I'm excited to try. I didn't even know this one existed. Like, I usually buy just the peanut butter cups. I didn't even know that there was a cashew butter version of this one. Either way though, that is cashew butter. Next we have almond butter, which is my favorite. Almond butter is literally the best type of butter you can buy. And I got the peanut butter as well, which is the one that I typically buy. This one's available in more locations. I've only ever seen these two, the cashew butter and the almond butter version. I've only seen these at Fresh Market and Whole Foods, so yeah, I guess these just don't sell as good. But anyway, that's what those are. And there was a deal on their single serve butters as well. So I got the maple almond butter. I got 4 of them, and it was $5 in total, so that's a pretty good deal. In case you don't know, the maple almond butter is the best one that they have. This one and the hazelnut and almond butter, that's also a really good one. So yep, there is that. Now, the original thing that I came in to buy, I am 90% sure that I'm currently in a hyperfixation with yogurt because I just recently started eating it again and I am absolutely in love with it. So that was one of my first things on my shopping list when I went into Fresh Market. So first up we have Cocoa June. They had a 2 for $4 deal going, and that was the first one I picked up. It is the strawberry rhubarb. I'm not sure I said that right, but that is the first one. I got 2 of these. This is by far my favorite Cocoa June flavor. There's the other one. Next up we have Vanilla Chamomile by Cocoa June. I have not tried this one yet though, so I'm looking forward to getting around to it. But I know this one sells really good, so maybe I'll like it. So got 2 of those. And next up, there was only 2 left of this one. It is the Cocoa June Lemon Elderflower, which is also a really good flavor. Now this one was a little off-putting the first time I tried it. I wasn't that crazy about it, but it's a fantastic flavor and I did warm up to it. Lemon Elderflower, it is a really good flavor. I also got 2 of this one. Now next up we have another one that I have not tried yet, which is the Cocoa June Passion Fruit, which was sold out the last time, so I am excited to try this one. I'm a big fan of passion fruits, so maybe. So there you have this one, and you have this one. Bought 2 of them. Next up we have Overnight Oats by Mush. This was also a 2 for $4 deal. There's the dark chocolate and the coffee flavor. Now, unfortunately, this is like really high in carbs. It is 32 carbs for this coffee one, so I'm not in too much of a rush to try it, but at the same time, I really want to. Maybe I'll end up loving it. So, yep, that is Mush with these 2 specific flavors. My personal favorite, now this, you all know I am crazy about this brand. I love everything that they make, and more of their products have been getting pushed into my area lately. Like, more of their stuff has been entering our stores that was originally exclusive to Whole Foods, and the brand is Harmless Harvest. Now, I love their coconut water, I love their coconut smoothies, and I love their yogurt. Their yogurt, believe it or not, was exclusive to Whole Foods, pretty much anyways, but they've been branching out recently, and it's now at Fresh Market. Fresh Market is the only place for hours around me that actually carries their yogurt now, which is incredible. Now, unfortunately, the unsweet was sold out, which sucks because that's my favorite, but the vanilla was not. Oh my god, this one is busted. Oops. Guess I'm going to be throwing that one away. Alright, so this is the vanilla flavor. I Love this one. This is one of my favorite yogurts at the moment. The vanilla flavor was actually a lot better than I expected because, you know, I'm not very crazy about vanilla. But this was a really good one, and I'm actually very happy with it. For some reason, this one doesn't sell nearly as good as the unsweet version does, so there were a lot more available. I picked up 4 of them, and unfortunately this one is busted, so I'm going to be throwing it away. These are 3 of my favorite yogurts, and I'm really happy that Fresh Market is now carrying them. So yeah, I also bought a few containers of watermelon slices. They are currently in the refrigerator because they were already kind of hot when I got here. But this is all the stuff that I bought at Fresh Market, and it was surprisingly only $80, which is actually really good for everything that I got. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you guys are looking forward to the upcoming content because I have some major videos planned out. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all later. Have a great night. Hope you all enjoyed the video.